Welcome to Nick Sali channel. Like and hit notification bell for more updates.
Tausug wedding practices. Muslim marriage and Islamic wedding customs are traditions and practices that relate to wedding ceremonies and marriage rituals prevailing within the Muslim world. Participants in these rites belong to communities of people who have Islam as their faith. Traditionally, the Tausug are sailors, pearl divers and traders. Their ancestral homelands in the Sulu archipelago have vigorous tidal currents that flow from the Sulu and China seas to the Sali Sea. This translates literally into the name people of the current. A traditional Tausug wedding to include that of their tribal Sama and Yakan kindreds means wearing customary garbs. Since the venue serves as the equivalent of the bride's residence, all the members of the bride's entourage should be in the venue much ahead of the official start of the affair. They wait for the arrival of the groom's party, while the bride and her entourage are in a discreet room. The groom's arrival as the arrival of the groom's party is sensed. The pangale, if there is stopped by the MCs. MCs now call the names of the bride's elders one by one. These are called tawi-tawi for the bride and lapi for the groom. During the wedding rites, women sponsors would wear baju kawin, which Abraham's shop could either sew for or rent to them. It could start from the pag kawin or engagement, down to the PRE nuptial celebration, to designing and sewing of wedding attires, venue contracting, Muslim food menu and officiating imam. Their services also include video photo documentations and everything in between. The groom's lapi is likewise made of a long-sleeved shirt and trousers, but he instead dons a sash called piziabit and a cloth belt with a pouch called dulis banding. The batawi is a long-sleeved blouse, usually made of shimmering cloth and embroidered with glittering sequins and paired with loose trousers of same material and color. The imam guides the groom and his party in marching to the bride's room to perform the fatal nuptial touch. Pagpasal, this is a symbolic process of purification and beautification of the bride and the groom prior to their solemnization in marriage. The solemnization, this is a role that belongs to the imam. After he has made his traditional prayers, the imam starts the process by making his right foot stand on its calcaneus heel and tells the groom, assisted by the best man, to do the same with his right foot and oppose it to the imam's in a sole-to-sole position in such a way that their big toes are exactly against each other. Then, the imam and the groom have their right thumbs opposing each other, which must be covered with a white handkerchief. This must be made available. The best man should take responsibility for this. The handkerchief is to ensure that the state of ablution of the groom is maintained. The imam then performs the religious rites on the groom. The venue, more especially the stage, must have the Tausug cultural or traditional decoration. The bride and her pandalas and other helpers are to stay in a discreet room. The stage must have two decorated chairs for the bride and groom to sit on side by side after the betrothal. The chairs must be placed in the middle but slightly to the back.